everyone, welcome to Growing Indigo with Praxis Fiber Workshop. We have a really exciting week here. This week we are in the Shore Acres Community Garden, which is in North Collinwood, just around the corner from Praxis. I'm here with Chris Kennedy of the Cleveland Seed Bank. And Chris and I and Chris's wife Marilyn and his team at the Cleveland Seed Bank met in the very beginning of this project in 2018, I think.
Sure.
And we were introduced by one of our main and most important funders, Cuyahoga Arts and Culture, because the Cleveland Seed Bank also receives funding from CAC, and they connected us. It turns out we have many connections, not just through CAC, and we began a really cool and incredible partnership in this project that's long-lasting and ongoing and continues today. And so, Chris, hi, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for having us. And we want to hear, first I think it's important for our listeners and the folks that are growing indigo at home just to hear a little bit more about what the Cleveland Seed Bank is.
Sure.
And what you do here in Cleveland. And then maybe you could talk about how indigo and indigo seeds fits into that overall vision.
Sure. Well, we at the Cleveland Seed Bank, our whole goal, our whole dream is to educate and encourage people to save seeds, to learn about seeds and seed saving, with the end goal of being a regionally adapted seed supply.
And what does that mean?
That means that currently there are no seed companies in Cleveland or in Ohio. So all of the seeds that people grow in their gardens, yards, farms are bred and grown out of state, in Maine or in Oregon and Washington. And something magic happens when you put a seed into the ground, you grow that plant, and you allow it to produce seeds and save those seeds for next year. The seeds will remember the soil and remember the rain and remember the conditions of the area. So they will adapt. That's the regionally adapted part. So especially in times of climate change, we want our plants, all of our food crops, everything to adapt with the climate, to adapt with our Cleveland climate. So we're kind of making Cleveland-centric, Cleveland-only, Cleveland best suited for Cleveland seeds by doing this. So our goal is that whatever you're growing at home, whether it be indigo, whether it be tomatoes or peppers, whatever you're passionate about, take a chance. Try, do a Google search, give us a call, look up how to save those seeds, and actually just try it. It's usually easy, and it's mostly fun, and it's amazing.
And what you're saying really is it's healthier for us.
It's better for the plant, it's better for the environment, it's better for the food system.
Yeah.
We always say we want a local food system. Well, the first link in that chain is the seeds, and all of the seeds come from somewhere else. So we're trying to change that. We're trying to get, locally adapted seeds for Cleveland by Clevelanders, and that's it.
That's so cool, and that's really so much of what we're trying to do with our Natural Dye project at Praxis too, is so everyone's heard of, eating locally and thinking locally about their food supply, but you don't really think about your fabric supply and your clothing also with that same attitude. So your clothes are also coming from all over the place, most not even in the United States.
Right.
So the more that we can grow, it's better for the planet, better for our bodies, better for all those things. So that's awesome.
Why it's a good partnership.
It is such a good partnership. And so the Cleveland Seed Bank, at the end of every year, they are collecting indigo seeds, and this is so tell us about this particular bed. What are we seeing here?
So last year, we as individual people, not the seed bank, were a part of the Praxis Grow Out in a little pot in our backyard. And instead of harvesting all of the leaves, I just let these two little side stalks grow out to seed. I never cut them. I let the plant do what it naturally does. And about October, these little pink, white flowers appeared, and I let the seeds grow, and I waited till it dried, and I harvested them, and we saved them. And then from those two little stalks that I let grow, we got enough seed to grow here. So this is seed that we saved from last year, and we independently just grew out here. We're also participating this year, and we've got that same little bucket from you.
That's awesome.
But this is from those couple little stalks. This was enough. We got enough seed to grow this much indigo this year.
I love that so much. It's unbelievable to see what seed from one or two stalks can do. So we encourage you at home, if you are interested in seeds and you want to give that a try, please let a couple stalks, just as we get into harvesting later on in the next couple weeks, just leave those, don't harvest them, and watch as that plant sort of changes and the nutrients, you'll see the leaves kind of become less important to the plant and more of that energy goes to the seed to nurture and develop the seed. And it's really amazing just to see how much it can grow. And I think that it is also a nice metaphor for how this project as a whole has exponentially grown from year to year in the same way that seeds do.
That's great. Yeah, it's perfect. It's
Yeah.
the abundance of nature, and it's the abundance of good work that, you put a couple seeds in and you get millions out. You put a lot of good intentions in and you hopefully have a big change. So.
Absolutely, and I think that this is really symbolic. I love being here in this amazing community garden. This is a lovely neighborhood and community of its own, and to have Indigo represented here so that the conversations among your neighbors can be focused around the things that you're planting, and that it includes Indigo too, is really awesome to see. So thank you so much for your contribution to this project and this awesome ongoing partnership.
We love working with you. Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. So if anybody has any continued questions about seeds, please reach out to Chris and Marilyn at the Cleveland Seed Bank. I'll make sure we link their website and contact information. And as far as harvesting goes, I'll have you actually, since we're looking at some indigo, come a little closer. What we're waiting for here to get to our harvest is we want all of our leaves to be about the size of our hand. So you can see that these leaves are looking so beautiful. They're pretty big. They're gonna keep growing so that all of the leaves on the stalk will be about that size. So I would say in the next couple weeks, mid-July-ish, we'll be looking at our first harvest, and it'll be okay if not everybody is on the same exact schedule, but the first harvest video should come out in early July. So until then, everyone enjoy the holiday weekend, and we'll see you next week.